so inspiring.
She brought everyone to their feet, literally.
She's off the charts.
It's almost time. Hello. We are here to talk about the future of work. But before we do that, I need to back up a bit and tell you about the worst day in my journey as a leader so far. It is scorching hot outside in Florida. My feet are propped up while my team is out there cleaning all these apartments. And I just so happen to look out the window and I see a herd of people walking towards the clubhouse where I am. And one person stands forward and she looks at me and she says, "We quit." And I lost 45 of the 60 people that I hired. 75% of my team walked off the job. And I'm embarrassed to tell you, my first move was to Google, what do you do when 45 people quit on you? And in case this ever happens to you, which I really hope it doesn't, just know the answer is not in Google. This moment changed the whole trajectory of my life. It's what inspired me to want to learn how to be a leader. Even more than that, it inspired this idea of how do you build a workplace where people really want to be? And I think the challenge for me was, how do you do that when you're in the business of cleaning? Here we are, 14 years later since that fateful day when everyone quit. And over that time, I grew my company called Student Maid to employ thousands of people. And we became known for our culture of belonging, of connection, of empowerment, and of people really liking to come to work. So what do you do when you're in an environment, you have a workplace where maybe the job that you have to offer people isn't so glamorous? And maybe you're sitting here thinking, yeah, me too. I'm in a similar kind of organization, or I'm having a lot of turnover and I feel really defeated by that. What I want you to know is that you don't need a glamorous role industry organization to create an amazing workplace. So we framed the whole Student Maid experience as an opportunity to build identity capital. We acknowledged this may not be your dream job, but what we can promise is that you're going to learn so much about yourself. We want people to find their sweet spot where motivation and talent meet. It is the place that we come alive when we are working in something that we're strong in and that we're really excited by. That's when we will give our best and when our organization will get the best from us. I have a client, we'll call her Tracy. She called me one day pretty frantic and said, "I don't know what to do. So many people are leaving the business. I'm having constant turnover. I'm having a lot of trouble hiring people. I cannot go on like this. I think I just have to give everyone a huge raise, even though I can't afford it." I said, "Hold on. Before you do that, I want you to go to the people that you have and I want you to ask them this question. I want you to ask them to rate these 3 things in order of importance to them: culture, pay, freedom. When you get the answer, call me and let's talk about it." So she asked every single person on her team to rate these 3 things. What do you think was first in every single person's answer? Freedom. Pay was last in every single person's answer, except for one. It was second. Freedom. And I think a lot of people get discouraged because we think freedom means working from home or maybe being in a hybrid environment. And like Tracy, I could have never done that. I mean, you cannot clean a toilet from your bedroom. You got to be there. So the question is, how do you create this sense of freedom if maybe you can't offer these benefits that other organizations are offering, or maybe you are and it's not enough? People still want more freedom. I don't think it's about working remotely or hybrid or back in the office. I actually don't think that's what it's about. I think it's that we want our work to work with our life. We want our work and our life to be in harmony. We don't want our work to be in conflict with our life. We don't want to see it as our work takes us away from everything that we care about in our life. That's what I think it's about. So how do we make work work with life? So what I want you to do is I want you to reflect on everything that we talked about today. I want you to think about the 4 ingredients: passion, growth, freedom, belonging. What is the one thing that would make the biggest difference in your organization? That if you could bring it back, it would change the environment around you. Now I want you to make a commitment in your heart that you're actually gonna do that. All right, ready? On the count of 3, we're gonna take 1 step forward. 1, 2, 3, meet at the line. Let's do this.